election predictions. I have to take a pass because I'm anchoring on Tuesday night, but George, I don't know if I'm lucky. It's true. Okay, I'll give you a sealed one, but George, will you go first?
I forgot my exact number. I guess you have a graphic here. I guess the wild card in what I've projected is I'm projecting Minnesota to go for Romney. Whoa. Now, that's the only state in the union because Mondale held it, native son Mondale held it when Reagan was getting 49 states. It's the only state that's voted Democratic in 9 consecutive elections. But this year, there is a marriage amendment on the ballot that will bring out the evangelicals and I think could make the difference.
Okay, big win for Romney right there.
I think I said 294 for Obama, and that was because I didn't give him Colorado because he couldn't get them all. I mean, at some point, there's the law of averages kicks in. But I did give him Virginia, and I think that's...
So you're giving him Virginia, Ohio, Wisconsin, and Iowa, all the big states he's focused on.
Well, Iowa, I don't think we can call a big state.
Yeah. It's a battleground state.
So I, in the popular vote, believe Obama will win the narrowest margin of popular vote victory for any re-elected president ever. And in the Electoral College, I have him at 288. It could be 303. It could be 271. The one thing I feel strongest about in there, Nevada, Wisconsin, and Ohio, Romney has not shown he can break through there. And as long as that's true, Obama's at least at 271, which is what counts.
I have Electoral College, and that's similar, 303 Electoral College votes for Barack Obama. I think that's been a pretty stable number over the course. It could vary by a few, but I think it's pretty stable. The one thing that I also predicted a very, very, very close, I think by 0.6% win on the popular vote. I am not as confident in that as I am in the Electoral College. I think there is still a chance that Mitt Romney wins the popular vote, but he loses the Electoral College. There's still a chance it's divided, a popular vote versus Electoral College.
President ever has lost the popular vote.
Particularly with New York and New Jersey maybe not getting to the polls.
Yeah, and that could depress turnout in the Northeast. I think I gave President Obama 313. I've been going back and forth between 303, 313. I'm still worried about some, clearly, North Carolina. The other thing is that in order for Mitt Romney to win, he has to have a large turnout on Tuesday, and 6 out of 10 people voting must support him just to overcome the huge numbers that President Obama has racked up in the early voting in those battleground states. On the popular vote, and it's hard to talk about, but I do believe that President Obama will eke it out barely.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Yeah. It is going to be a tie race. And just very quickly, we have about 20 seconds left. Anybody see Republicans taking control of the Senate?
No, I think they pick up 2 seats or 1, depending on how Angus King caucuses.
I predict the 2016 presidential race starts Wednesday. The 2016 presidential race
it's
starts
already
Wednesday
started.
morning.
Okay, well, that is the last word today. For all of you at home, go to abcnews.com/thisweek to submit your election predictions, and tune in next Sunday to see who got it right. Plus, Don and Matt are standing by to answer your questions on Twitter at Donna Brazil and at Matthew J. Dowd. Just use the hashtag #thisweek. And now we honor our fellow Americans who serve and sacrifice. This week, the Pentagon released the names of 2 service members killed in Afghanistan. That is all for us today. Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us. Check out World News with David Muir tonight and all day tomorrow on ABC, A Day of Giving. All our programs, starting with GMA, will be joining a call to action to help those affected by Hurricane Sandy. For information on how you can help, please visit abcnews.com. And Tuesday night, Diane Sawyer and I will be at ABC's election headquarters in Times Square with our entire political team. There we were rehearsing yesterday for live coverage of Your Voice, Your Vote 2012. It begins at 7 Eastern and continues all night long. So much coming up, and I'll see you tomorrow on GMA.